Hello there. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello guys, oi, oi, oi guys.
Oh, be sure to like, subscribe, and slap it.
We got a hangout. We're hanging out by the beach today in Murder Beach. Hopefully, we don't see anybody get robbed, R-worded, or any of the 3 R's.
Creed, looky here, the county of wherever this is,
Oh,
maybe
really?
even the state. Look at all the money they spent on $1 ribbons and $1 garland for each pole. No expense spared.
It's the dangerous boardwalk of Myrtle Beach. It looks good during the day, though, with old men that barely can
Mungo's
keep up.
dad walking through.
Real close to that. And then somebody's child just got away. Yeah,
that bird scared the piss out of her when she took off. Will it return for an attack?
By the way, if you're ever in this area, stand right by those pretty decorations. Look directly down at all the trash and the mice. It's very disgusting. The mice come out at night because there's a bunch of restaurants and bars all the way through there, and Myrtle Beach fries, and it's gross. Anyways, I hate Myrtle Beach. Hi, Terminator. Good to see you, Fred Franklin. Hopefully you had a good birthday yesterday. Still, oh yes, and today is Lambo Red's birthday.
It was really easy. I just erased the F and put Lambo over the top.
I see that. House arrest.
Yeah, today's poll over here. I'm asking everyone, will they be traveling for Thanksgiving? Because there's a video we're going to watch here in a little bit that may come in handy, Creed.
Creed will be traveling right to this place here.
Your choices, of course, were yes, no, or I'm on house arrest. So make sure you get your vote in.
Well, I have to go to Myrtle Beach because, I've married into a family now.
So. Boy.
There he is. Good to see you, buddy. I heard you guys have been busy today.
Sharp dress son, but yes, thank you so much more for all your help today. All the things you did to help promote tonight's festivities. I really appreciate that.
Sharon, good to see you.
They were up partying. How are they hunting buddies if they ain't out hunting? They need to be hunting.
Listen, don't you know you go crack open those old mills or PBRs, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., get ready for the hunt?
Well, tell Rick we said hi.
Bars during hunting season or, like the beginning of deer season. Who's handsome? Eric from Utah. Good to see you guys. They will open up at like 8 a.m. Because people will be out doing their thing before the sun comes up, and then you get your deer real quick, and then you go party until about 12 or 1 in the afternoon, and go home and pass out. You know how that works?
Passing out? It's part of the game. Creed, we're big boys now over here on YouTube, by the way.
Nice, Sharon. I love that.
No longer can people dislike our video and rub it in our faces in front of God and everybody.
Been that way for a week? Where you been?
It hasn't updated until just now, today. I've been watching every day. I got to tell you, I know how many dislikes we had yesterday. Today, I don't. And no one else does either. So, fire away.
Happy birthday, Lambo Red. The OG Blue Wrench on the channel. Card is in the mail.
And if it shows up without $1,500 in it, let me know.
So Thanksgiving safety today during our hangout. I like that.
Travel safety.
Travel safety, of course. We were talking last night during the OG show. I hope Knox made it to work today. by the way. Knox continually said, I had the giggles. He won't even admit to us that like he's completely blasted. Get the F out of here.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that big of a, it wasn't that bad.
Listen, if there wasn't such swings where it's like he got the giggles so bad that, I mean, he was crying and had to like do deep breaths, right? And then he like crashed and he'd just be like, or a couple of them where we caught him when he was like, what was that? It was like, I don't know. He's Knox. You just never know with him.
And if you missed last night's show, man, you missed a lot.
Yeah, it really was. It was a good show last night. It is on the channel. If you want to watch it, feel free. Don't forget big day today too. What Mikey was talking about, and of course,
Look
go,
at this.
Shopping at Kohl's, shall we?
Well, while Creed's deciding to talk about shopping at Kohl's, I'm going to talk to you guys because I love my family. I love my Chase family. And traveling over the holidays can be deadly.
Oh, I'm sorry. You put up the black screen. Okay. I was confused as to what the black screen was. I see now.
No, you're fine. So with that, I need to let you all know how dangerous it is on the road. And maybe, just maybe, this talk will save a life. This was made last year.
Frontal car crashes. Each year they kill thousands of Americans.
Thousands.
Hundreds of thousands.
Hundreds.
The majority of all fatal
Excuse me for
injuries.
just a moment. Pause that. I just want you to see this bird.
What's he doing?
Look at it. Just hanging. Look at all the
You know
homeless
who that
trash.
is. That's Pecky the pigeon. Pecky, good to see you, buddy.
Look down in here, the homeless trash left on the bench.
I like to think that's just trash of the
inconsiderate. No, Mikey, it's so bad. Once you get down into this area, the boardwalk becomes kind of a smaller walkway, basically. And at night, during the day, it doesn't matter. You have to step over, literally step over homeless people. It's how bad it is.
Do you think the homeless ever get out here and play volleyball?
I doubt it. I never see anybody playing volleyball, ever. You know what used to sit right there? A club that Creed went and saw 112 at. The Magic Attic at the Pavilion. So sad. Anyways.
So sad it's gone. Creed, make sure you cross your arms when you tell me serious news from here on out.
Yes,
like
of course.
This guy,
With peace and love and peace and love, I tell you.
Angled frontal car crashes. In a frontal crash, it's all over in a split second.
Full
Let's
frontal.
imagine that we're in the front seat of a car like this. That these test dummies are me, or you, or someone you love.
Or Creed. Coming in hot.
The car is a wreck, and the occupants are
It is wrecked,
too.
yes.
But it needn't be this
Are they holding
way
hands?
for them
They look
or
like
for
it.
us.
Like the people that live in the
This
camper?
is a vehicle test track.
The
and these are
forbidden
test
dummy
dummies.
love.
On the highway, they'd be real people. Let's take a very slow.
On the
down look
highway,
at
they'd be
dummies
real
like
people?
these in that
No,
frontal
I think they're
we
crash
saw a
test
moment
dummies.
ago.
They would just stay
Car is
dummies,
traveling
I
at
think.
35
That's
miles
just
an
me.
hour. Now the car contacts an object ahead. Here, it's a test barrier. In the real world, it might be a bridge pier, a tree,
Beautiful bridge. A bush.
or another vehicle.
Who knew beautiful bridges and
Car is being
inappropriate
brought to a
bushes were
crushing
dangerous? Feliz. That's the only word I can read.
Meanwhile, inside the car,
sorry,
the people
Tim.
keep moving forward at about the same speed,
Lucky.
35 miles per hour, until
London.
they crash into the structures ahead.
Ooh. Ooh, that's going to hurt.
Their crash began a split second after the car struck the barrier.
I do love a great wreck.
Here's
By the way,
crash
lots of
again
talk
from
in the
inside
chat that
the
you're
car.
full of crap and you
Now
still
the
can
car
see
has
the
started to
thumbs down.
impact the barrier.
No, I can't over
Less than
here.
A second later, the unrestrained occupants
I wonder
begin
maybe if
their
it's a mobile
crash.
phone. Are you guys on your
In
phone?
that critical moment, had the people been provided with sufficient restraining protection, their chances of being killed or seriously hurt would
Way
have
to
been
rub it
greatly
in,
reduced.
guys.
In slow motion, that's what goes on in a frontal crash. An event that in reality takes place so fast it's over like that. Researchers have known for decades that
Like
much
that,
of the
Fred
death
Franklin.
and serious injury in frontal crashes is
just like
needless.
that.
If the bodies of the people in the crashes are properly restrained, that is, slowed down.
Oh,
more
easy
gently
there with your
from
hands, bud.
smashing into the car's interior structure, they're much less likely to be killed or seriously
Can we make some
injured.
fat dummies? I
Seatbelts
mean,
can do the job, but
can we get a
only
little
if
more
they're worn.
accurate? I feel left out of this study.
That's true. That's without airbags. Too.
You
The
bought
law
them.
requires that new vehicles be equipped with safety belts. At the Chrysler Proving Grounds, impact tests are conducted under rigidly controlled conditions.
Very rigid.
The results are dramatic proof that seat belts save lives.
Even going backwards.
He went really far
At
backwards.
only 30 miles per
fast.
hour without belts, we can see through
What
slow
a
motion
sweet ass
that
turtleneck.
the dummy is thrown against the windshield with deadly force.
Well, with him wearing that red turtleneck, I really don't mind.
This day and age, you can't call them dummies, right?
At 1/5 true speed,
They're
we have a sobering
plastic
view of the sudden action.
Americans.
Employing the use of the lap belt only, we repeat the test.
Let's see how that
Results
worked
are
out.
conclusive.
His
Protective
face
restraint
smashes
is
into
in
the
for lower
dashboard.
portion of the body, but
Conclusive.
the upper body is still thrown forward.
What a
The
win.
seat up in action accentuates the possibility of a serious head injury.
Very
Using
serious.
both lap and shoulder belts provides remarkably improved
Propaganda
results.
on the old lap belt.
The dummy is fully restrained and protected
The
from
great big
contact
dummy.
with both windshield
Fred
and
Sanford
instrument
loved
panel.
this ad. Dummy. You big
Closer
dummy.
to true speed. Lap and shoulder belts mean added safety. A crash. If it happens to you, will it be this
That
or
belt was
this?
very loose. Look at this. Like,
The lap, but yeah, when you think about the just
Or
holding you in
this.
your lap.
excuse me while I kiss the sky.
Safety is within easy reach. Lap and shoulder belts.
Do you think they ever
save
did the
lives.
test with the lap belt and they're like, yep, good
Perfect.
stuff, man. Smashed his face into the dashboard.
Yeah,
It's a win.
didn't go through the windshield, so it's good. Bob, great to
Windshield.
see you.
Intact at all times, Creed.
At least a broken neck and
Man, look at all the empties on that table right by us.
yeah, they're hitting it pretty heavy today.
They're taking them drinks to Pound Town.
Yeah.
This is the fullest I've seen this spot.
Yeah, it's true. Good midday drinking joint, I guess. Nice view, I'd have to say. Where did we say this is? It's in St. John.
St. John.
The beach bar, St. John.
Ooh, what you got there?
I don't know,
Ooh.
but those Asians, they're really eyeing up that food and talking about it. Every one of them turned around to look.
Did you see the massive portions these fatties eat? Massive portions.
You have a blackout. What does that mean?
I don't even know what that means, Bridget.
What do they like? Cut the power for a while or something?
But what's going on? They just cut the power. And Bridget lives in South Africa, I think.
Yeah, tell us more about this blackout. That's kind of crazy. What do you live in
No.
Texas and you got to shut down the power grid?
Pulling
Oh, they
too
did
much
that-
power.
Like for the rolling blackouts. I mean, thankfully we don't have that issue. Yeah, it looks nice. A nice day there, that's for sure. RJ, good to see you.
It is.
Which one?
The one that looks like Creed's ex-girlfriend right here. on the
Laura?
end?
Yeah. Sitting with a guy that reminds me of the guy from the Goonies, Baby Ruth, or was it? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do. You think that guy looks like him?
Well, let's just look at the forehead.
He does have a massive, massive noggin. I mean, let's get it right.
Well, Puerto Rico's kind of still reeling from the storms, right? Like, because that infrastructure was kind of ripped apart. Is that why they do that, Nancy?
Or are they just a-holes?
No electricity twice a day. And what is the reasoning for that?
But why?
Bigfoot, good to see you.
But why? Good to see you, Bigfoot.
Yeah, Nancy's in Puerto Rico.
Nancy's in Puerto Rico. Bridget's in South Africa. Bam, I remember where everybody lives.
She does look a lot like Laura, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm. Greasy. Grease under her fingernails and all.
That's what I was going to say. Can you see if she has any fingernails?
Can I see your fingernails? No? Okay.
Well, you're looking right at it.
She said no, but she was kind of hiding them right here like this. Yeah.
Thank you for wearing your mask, bartender, with your nose hanging out.
That's actually just a hairnet. He has a massive goatee he's trying to hide.
Yes. Hey, you guys. It's just the forehead. That's what it is. Bad infrastructure. A new company isn't helping with daily outages. How about water? Is the water like? Can you drink water out of your tap there in old Puerto Rico?
Bridget, have you ever watched when we watched Spied Life? There's a family there from South Africa. Is
Cape Town?
Do you live in a similar abode to theirs? Is that pretty common, or I'm just curious?
What he's asking is, do you live in a shipping container, basically, or a shack? But it's true though. Their house is.
Look, Creed
like
bullied the Asian tourists away.
I think they're still hungry, or they just didn't trust the food here.
They had 4 waters, and that's it.
It looks like that's all they had, too. Tip? Nah.
Tip is, don't be bringing out all that fried food in front of me. Oh, yes, children.
At the bar. That's pretty normal. It's a bar and restaurant. I'm sure this is the bar area. I'm sure they got an indoor
like a
restaurant.
This is more the lounge area, lounging about.
I don't. Who's handsome even here, and we've got pretty decent water.
Yeah, I only drink bottled water. Just because our water tastes weird.
Yeah. Sergeant Buzzkill, good to see you. Fletcher says, Creed. Patron says to me all the time, bartender, thanks for wearing a condom with your nose. I get it. Dr. Skip's in the house. Hey, gents. Hope all is well. Creed, you have seen a gastroenterologist? No.
Is it because of the burping? Because I was thinking about Creed's burps today. I burped and I said, oh, that was a Creed-esque type burp. But Creed does have a lot of belching.
I always used to do that on the old show, too. Lots. Plus, used to fart into the microphone a lot, too.
Well,
We've
yes.
grown up now.
We've grown far beyond that. Like
just
people
burping and then fake fart sounds now.
Last night, people were like, I'm looking at Mikey different. That was 15 years ago, bud. We were all a little crazier back then.
Yeah, like letting the in-laws sleep in your own bed. From last Tuesday, their excuse this time is that there are 4 power stations down around the country. 2 weeks ago was another excuse. That's kind of crazy. That is definitely crazy. Our water is good. Well, that's good.
Well, there's a plus.
Flusha mixes tap water with bleach, of course. Yes,
Oh.
that cleans it right out. Fred Franklin, I would imagine you guys have some.
Fred changing up his picture again. I like that he had a picture for his car up there and had decided this time he was going to yellow out the license plate when he hasn't in the past. He's getting far too famous. He's getting far too famous these days.
You're watching. I love that. My husband worked the water utility. I drink store water. Though my town gets water from rainforest, which is okay. Too much chemicals added to the water. Yeah, there's a lot of
Real quick,
Drugstore.
that's what
My
it
town gets
shows over
well
here,
water.
by the way,
My
Creed.
town gets water from rainforest, which is okay. Huh?
much
Yeah.
chemicals
So
added
it's
to water.
different
Yeah,
for.
Shut up.
Yeah, shut that dude up. My God, he's annoying.
But yeah, it says it just has dislikes. So there you go.
That is a huge no. I mean,
No. Table 4 needs water. Look, they're still looking at their table like they left something.
yeah, they're confused as to why their water was so bad because they all left lots of it.
They're like, oh, this water is awful. You know, and that's just tap water they gave them. Could you order water in a restaurant?
Yes. And usually hate it because it tastes like cleaning, like chemicals. Haven't had water for 3 days already. They're doing maintenance. This brings that would make me nuts.
Whoa. What?
3 days.
That's boy.
Hi,
That's
Brenda.
rough. That's real rough. Especially when it comes to flushing the toilet. I could probably go without a shower, but
yeah, the toilet thing's an issue. Yeah, I drank out of lots of hoses and thought the water tasted good back then.
Well, we had well water when I grew up, and it was very good.
We're on well water. Our water's not bad, but it's just not good enough. Thank you, Iowa golfer Lisa Karen.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, what's going on here?
Whoa, stop the clock.
New picture. She's over on the Facebook.
Yeah.
Freaking me out.
Yep.
Freaking me out.
Screwing him up. Oh, is that it, lot of?
Tracking chips.
That would. Is this like for Nancy and Brigitte? It's pretty common, like where you guys live. I listen. I take for granted a lot of our things that we don't have to ever deal with around here. I mean, how we make it through tropical storms and hurricanes, and it would barely even get a power blip.
I wonder if they pay for water over there. And how we pay for water?
Hi, Chuck.
Do other countries pay for their water?
Yeah. Do you get a water bill?
Because we have to pay for water, and it's rather expensive.
Poland Springs, decent water. I just hate that. I hate
Tinkerbell.
I hate the way that Nestle.
Nestle makes the very best.
They essentially steal the water from the source.
From the Poland.
I mean, they got those. There's 2 good documentaries about it, though. I just feel like if you're taking water from a source that's in that town, even though that source is not technically owned by the town or the city, you should get something where the people's property that you take it off of, because you're talking about, you're talking about these giant big rigs that they're pumping the water into. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of water, and they're completely. I mean, they're getting free water, so it is. I can't imagine the fraction of a penny it costs to bottle it.
Well, they're also trying to get away from bottling water. That's big bottled water is trying to hold us down.
Yeah. Pay for water in Canada every month. Well, we usually do. We're on a well, so we don't have which is nice.
I think I paid $107 for my water/sewer bill.
That one has its disadvantages. Water cheaper than the state's electricity is expensive.
Oof.
Oh, well,
okay.
Interesting.
See, it's a learning experience here with everybody.
Well, it is. We've learned a lot.
Did we swap out one Asian family for another?
I was just gonna ask.
Just the Asian family date.
Yeah.
Creed, we have a lot of problems here on this channel sometimes with family members fighting with one another.
Yes, we do. Certainly do.
They're in the Discord fighting.
Mhm.
They're on here calling each other skinks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I figured, again, watching out for the family,
Yeah.
I would help us try and figure out ways to figure out these disputes. President.
And Colin Davidson, PD, PA, whatever it said.
Here come Alice and Jerry and Eddie on their way to school.
Hey, Alice, Jerry, and
Alice.
Eddie.
It's like an Eddie. Just saying.
Oh, while that's locked up for just a second, let me go. Can you see this thing walking away over here?
What is it? Identify it.
It's just walking away. Then there's one up here moving too. Oh, and every cam in the world is down. Sorry.
Every camera is gone. Let's get back to that, shall we? Mikey made the mistake of letting it be paused for too long.
Here come Alice and Jerry and Eddie on their way to school.
Hello again.
Uh-oh. What does Alice see?
Carol.
Oh, there's Carol as a child. I didn't know she was in there.
Young Carol. Good Lord, Carol.
Disputing over who should ride the tricycle certainly spoils their play. It isn't any fun.
Beating them to
Besides,
death.
It's dangerous. Someone's likely to be hurt. And just
Like
think,
him.
all this time they could be having fun on the tricycle. Yes, it's better to
He goes there and
settle
just
our
pushes the little girl
disagreements
right down by the
quickly.
face. Leave that
So
kid alone.
Eddie offers to help settle this one. But each wants the tricycle all to himself.
This
Of
looks like
course.
our Chase
Wow.
family for sure.
Eddie, that they share the tricycle.
There you go.
That's certainly more fun than disputing over it, isn't it?
Thanks for making the little boy ride bitch.
Call this way of settling a dispute a compromise. That's when neither
Compromise,
has
everybody.
his own way entirely. They both give in a little and share the bike.
They give in a lot, by
And
the
here's
way.
another way to compromise. Take turns driving the bike. Often, as we play or work together, we have to compromise
Stay
to
off.
settle some of our disputes. But did you know that there are different kinds of disputes and different ways to settle them?
Listen carefully.
I did not.
Let's watch for them as we go on to school.
After a 30-minute walk, they
On the
arrive.
school grounds, Eddie and Jerry rush off to play
He does
with
it.
the others. She doesn't try to break up the game. She shares and waits her turn.
Let me get in on
obviously-
some of this action.
Compromises are
That's
one
obviously
way to
not
settle
Carol
some
there.
disputes quickly and fairly and prevent other disputes starting, such
Not
as
like getting good and
who shall
sweaty
drink first at the fountain.
before class. As he puts
Meanwhile,
the whole
Jerry
thing in
and
his
Eddie
mouth.
are playing work-up baseball.
Work up?
Oh, Bill really hit that one. Good catch, Jerry.
Yeah,
Oh,
The
Jerry.
rule is
All this before
Jerry
school?
gets to bat next. And Bill
be
changes
able-
places with Jerry in the field. So
Oh,
Bill wants
hell.
to use Jerry's new glove.
Tommy
But Jerry
Lasorda's
won't let
pissed
him.
off. Punched the guy with the crew cut in the face.
How would you settle this dispute? Well, the glove belongs to Jerry, so he can share it or not as he likes.
No
Since
fighting.
Jerry's glove is just new, we can't blame Jerry now. Later, when the glove is not so new, he'll probably agree to share the glove. The bat and ball, though, belong to the school, so we all do share them. That's the rule. So here's
Is
another
it?
way to settle some kinds of disputes. Obey the rules.
Especially if you
There are
own the
rules
bat.
about common property we share, such as the ball and bat, and
Compromising
rules about personal
positions.
property, such as Jerry's glove. There are rules for playing games and many other kinds of rules. If we know and obey the rules, many disputes can
Ariel.
be settled quickly and fairly. It's the rule that this part of the
My
playground is for
God,
the
that's
little
the
folks only.
biggest merry-go-round ever.
So if we all obey the rules, we won't have many disputes. There's a rule that all bicycles should be put away in these racks. and obeying this rule will help prevent disputes.
All those bikes look exactly
And
the
when it's
same.
time to go into school, there are rules about which doors to use and which way to go inside. Rules are planned to help us prevent problems and disputes.
I see what you did there.
There's another kind of dispute that can be settled in another way, like this.
That's my notebook. You stole it. I did not. Give it back. Wait a minute, Alice. Are you sure you didn't leave your notebook in your desk?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Harold. I made a mistake. That's all right. I got mine yesterday.
What
I'm
caused
so
this
sorry.
dispute?
Sexual
It happened
tension.
because Alice didn't have all the facts. We need to find the facts. Alice's notebook was in her desk, and Harold has a new notebook just like hers. These facts are all that are needed to settle the dispute.
Great.
So
He's
let's
got a
remember
girl's
to
notebook.
Find the facts.
Poor guy.
Sometimes we have to hunt for the facts. This way.
T-shirt looks like she's 18.
William, what's a bandersnatch? A what? A bandersnatch. There isn't any such thing. There
A
isn't even any
bandersnatch?
such word. There is too. It's in a poem I read. Miss Williams, isn't there such a word?
Where do you think you could find out?
We
Did she
could
say
look
a
it up in the
bandersnatch?
dictionary.
Jerry
That's a
and
show
Penny
on
don't
Bravo.
need to argue.
Oh, okay.
They can
Be on a
easily
bar or
find
something.
out who is right. Find the facts, and you can settle the dispute.
See how big that dictionary was?
Bandersnatch.
Yeah.
A fabulous animal.
Bandersnatch.
Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll. See, that's where I read about it. A fabulous. Does that mean it is?
He also read a
real
book about
animal? It's a made-up
bandersnatches.
one?
In this case, yes.
Pause that real quick. We got some breaking news over here, and somewhere we had an accident in the city of Yonkers.
Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. They didn't watch that video.
Yeah.
I hope they weren't wearing lap belts. Is that person got a lucky rabbit's foot or a lucky troll's head?
I can't tell, like right above us. Do you see we've had a previous accident here, or is that, I mean, because there's already duct tape all over it. So
that's how the car come that way.
Oh, there's
1,
the KFC.
2, 3, 4. 4 officers, an ambulance. Why is the school bus on the road right now?
What happened? Tell us, please.
Did they hit a person?
Well, when I was outside checking traffic and weather,
No.
no.
A good Samaritan.
No.
That was around here. I don't know if she was next to the car that noticed something. That noticed that something was not right and called 911 right away. And within minutes, the officers were right on scene.
Doing their job, you mean?
Let me see if I can talk to the person.
Astonishing.
This guy
Good
actually
Samaritan
is with a news service.
Is there such a thing as a bad Samaritan? Asking for a friend.
When I was watching, they were pulling the person out of the vehicle.
So as you guys
By
can
force?
see,
No.
Police Department responds to priorities.
That guy totally
in the same manner.
talking, just
I'm
flipped that
saying
person
this
off and
because
just beeped at
yesterday
him.
we had the topic, and somebody says, "Yeah, they responded quickly because look at the neighborhood. Look at the neighborhood today. They
KFC's?
respond quickly, depending on the priority. If it's a life and death situation, Yonkers Police Department responds within one. Well, no, I wouldn't say one, but I would say 3 to 4.
Boring. Next.
Is that Yonkers Monkey?
Tony, I want you to start thinking about choosing a representative for the playground committee.
Playground committee.
We will
Who
have to
didn't
decide
run for
what
that as a
kind of
kid, right?
equipment to buy and what safety rules to make for the playground.
The playground committee.
Now, we must choose someone to represent our class on that committee.
Here comes that asshole Tommy
Jerry,
again.
Because he can play baseball like anything. And besides, he's got a new baseball glove. Yeah, Jerry's a good choice. We want someone who knows a lot
Hi,
about
Bill.
games. Or
Bill,
this
good to
doesn't
see ya.
matter so much. We want someone who gets along with people. So I think it should be Eddie. Eddie knows how to settle arguments.
Possible.
He can play baseball pretty well, too. Let's put Eddie on the committee.
Shut up.
Eddie.
Eddie.
How shall we choose our representative? How shall we settle this?
How can this dispute be settled? Well, we know some different ways of settling disputes. Will one of them help here? A compromise
How about a vote?
helps settle some disputes. Each person gives in a little bit, and then both can
put it
have
to a
part
vote?
of what they wanted. But how would
See,
a compromise help choose?
I think it's
between Ed
Applebee's
and
that has
Jerry?
the
They can't both
Flamin'
be on
Hot.
the committee, and they can't take turns.
boneless chicken.
No, that won't help. Obey the rules. Well, some disputes can be settled this way.
That baseball bet helped
But the
settle
only
tons
rule
of
to follow
disputes.
in choosing a representative
Oh,
is to
that
choose the best
face.
person for the job. Who is best? How can we decide? What about finding the facts? That's often a good way to settle disputes.
Speaking of settling
We need
disputes,
more than the facts here.
This is for you
Eddie
guys. I
knows
put this
more
up here
about
for you.
games,
I'm glad you're
and
both
Eddie
present.
knows more about getting
Is
along with
anybody
people.
listening?
But which one should we choose? We need a different way to settle this problem.
Agreed.
I have an idea, Miss Williams. We want either Jerry or Eddie to be on the committee. You tell us which one
Or
you
Carol or
think,
Rooster.
and he'll do it.
Well, I could do that. Sometimes we do use a judge or arbiter or an umpire to give us his opinion and settle questions that way. But don't you think everyone
Are these kids so
should help
stupid they
choose
need a
our
reminder to
representative?
listen to the umpire?
You mean any less
Yeah, I guess so.
for the one.
There we are. That's a good idea.
What a winning idea.
Alice
Let's get up and
Betty
shake
will
hands.
count the votes in the election to find the opinion of the
Pretty
class.
sure Mikey said that a few minutes ago,
Often
but
we need to find opinions to settle our disputes. Sometimes you'll want the
her
opinion
face
of
like
some
she's about to
expert or
start.
judge.
Yes, it did.
Sometimes
Yes,
you'll
it
want to
did.
take a vote to
Yes,
get the
it did.
opinion of the whole group. Finding opinions is the way we settle many important questions. That's the way we'll settle this question. Now let's see. Jerry gets 12 votes,
Uh-huh.
and Eddie,
Oh my God, Jerry, like a psychopath.
Yeah. He's going to stand up and pew pew a little bit.
Eddie wins. So he's elected to be on the playground committee. And
Congrats.
This dispute was settled
He's taking
fairly.
payola
And so
already.
Jerry and Eddie are still good friends, just as they
Selling
always were.
favors.
It's worthwhile to know many ways to settle disputes.
Great music.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, what did we learn, everybody?
Lots of things were learned today.
Yeah.
I hope we've all now listened.
Hope we all learned.
Look at
something.
these cars burning down the track.
So I was kind of disappointed. So this is a 2-day test with the Gen 7 cars again. Charlotte got blasted for not allowing people in again like they did last time. And the entire place, though, you got to be careful where you're at because they're set up and they start in a few days for the drive-through Christmas lights.
Oh,
which is
really?
awesome. Yeah, the drive-through lights is really
Will they
cool.
leave
Now,
these
here's the
cameras
thing.
up for that?
I've got it screenshot. It's like $30 a vehicle to go in during the week. During the weekend, though, a lot more.
I'm sure it'll take hours to get in it.
Oh, it took us, and this was, God, I want to say pretty early on in the season. It wasn't even Thanksgiving yet, and we sat 2 hours or so just to get in. Here's the list of movies that they have during certain times. You see that giant screen back there?
Right, so it's like a big giant drive-in?
Yep. You park basically where it's all red, white, and blue. That is
Okay.
actually a fairly flat parking lot on both sides. and you can park there and turn your dial to a FM station and watch a movie. Christmas Vacation is the 25th through the 28th. 19th through the 21st is Home Alone 2. The Grinch on December 2nd. 9th is Christmas with the Cranks. Elf and A Christmas Story. But yes, I want to go for a movie. They set up these tents basically where all the haulers are between the Sunoco fuel and the garage. And it was the only time I've ever seen Cookout actually give away anything because they're a title sponsor of the drive-through. But you get to drive on the track a little bit too.
What were they giving away, by the way?
Kind of neat. A couple of koozies and some stickers.
I took a lot to say hot dogs or cheeseburgers. Damn it. Why Home Alone? Why Home Alone 2?
Good question.
Not Home Alone 1. Is
Great
it the
question.
better of the two?
Yeah, and they took a lot of flack on social media for not having it open this time around. But like they said, like that whole basically where this camera is, all the way through the front stretch, you can't see it. It's netting that goes over all of the seating, and it's all LED lights that display a huge thing along the front stretch.
Was that somebody that's a known name right there, number 24? Does anybody know who that is?
So each team has, I don't have the list of everybody that are, so some, there's some,
is it Dick Trickle?
It is not, but it is a Hendrick car. There's some drivers that are from like Truck Series and Xfinity that are in cars. So you don't know exactly who it is, but I mean, that was William Byron's car with Hendrick. But that's pretty neat. I had a blast the day I got to go. It was free reign.
The audio is really good, by the way.
Even better is that NASCAR are not dicks about things. So like a lot of people that do YouTube for NASCAR, they play tons of clips and old races, and they never say anything, which is cool. I think it's good for the sport, really.
It really is for people to squabble over. That'd be like us getting mad if somebody was using, putting up our videos and get new eyes on it. I don't care. Get the eyes on it, baby.
Thank you for reminding me of that. Excuse me for just a moment.
Oh, please, by all means. While Creed's doing that, don't forget to like this video if you haven't done so yet. Please. I know we're old as dirt, but do it anyways.
Hang on just a second.
It is the holiday season for caring, sharing, doing what we have to do. I see what you're doing.
Well, you brought it up. Just reminded me. This is not ours, by the way. This is something that Mikey found.
Oh! Oh!
Classic Mikey clips.
Plus some live chases.
And very frightening likes.
Yes.
Those are spooky likes. Very spooky.
Anyways, that's not us. Not ours.
Just so you know, don't confuse the two.
That's right.
And Brent is alive and well. Oh my God.
Brent.
Dude, I've been shouting you out every day, man. I'm glad to see you're not trapped in a mine. Oh, Brent is back and just in time. You've been on the road forever. Glad to see you're back, though. You picked a great day to come back. Tonight, we're going to be chit-chatting with Stu Mundell live.
Raggle Monkey, hell yeah, buddy. Appreciate that.
Send them on over, man. I wish more channels were like Ragu Monkey. Monkey is watching out for us. And other people I watch out for, this young lady, of course.
Dirty water coffee girl, black rims.
Ooh, dirty water girl.
What are we doing today?
Sloppy Joe's, my friend. Sloppy Joe's.
Sloppy Joe's.
Getting her hair ready for this gourmet feast.
She looks great.
Just in time for Thanksgiving. If you're thinking about preparing Sloppy Joe's for your family this Thanksgiving, this may be the recipe you want to go with. Whoa.
Brent, this one's for you.
This is how long you've been on the road, bud. This is what we bring to you when you come back. That's a little blowed out right there. Somebody went way too deep on that ink. Always. See that blind behind her? It looks like they have a cat that's like 10 foot tall. It's destroyed. Rooster, what did Carol do? I gotta know now.
I do kind of want to know what happened.
Happy birthday, Lambo Red.
Whenever I hear Sloppy Joe's, I just think of Adam Sandler. Sloppy Joe's.
Sloppy Joe's, a sloppy Joe's.
She just got up at 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Is she cooking on a stove?
Yeah, she is. Why? Stove went out, I guess, a couple years ago, and we need.
Hell no.
Is there an old person there today?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Oh.
Hell no.
No, her man's out of the pen. Sprung, some would say. Why would you put it right there? Why don't you just put it somewhere else?
Look at how old that stove is. Oh, she likes the Sweet Baby Ray's, though.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't even put it in the fridge like a normal human, I guess.
I think her husband is a gamer, because I think that's what's in the background, him playing video games, too.
I'm glad to see you back.
I'm glad you're back, buddy. Glad you made it back. Mommy dearest, yes.
Is she a mother? Do you have any idea if she's even a mother? I hope not.
Yes, long story.
They're all long stories with anything that has to do with her.
Yeah, long story. No. I was trying to cool the heated tensions between Carol and the rooster.
Carol effing Small.
Karen effing Smalls. That's a mighty big pan for Sloppy Joe's. How many pounds of meat is she making? And what is this right here?
And she's a wrestling fan too.
He's playing a wrestling. Yeah, he's probably playing a wrestling video game. Is this Sloppy Joe mix? What is this? Grease? Hot old grease?
Jesus, I don't know. Is it Classico sauce? Maybe.
Sweet Baby Ray's paid handsomely. Jif, just like the Cobra.
April. Is he singing Happy Birthday to Creed? Is that what Michael Scott just said? Wait a minute. Let me listen.
Happy birthday, dear Creed.
Beautiful, beautiful. Great stuff.
I think I'll save that one. That was fantastic.
It was. It's a keeper.
Didn't mean to steal the thunder from April and Rafa.
Grilled cheese burrito is bad. Is it good? I've been wanting to try that.
Well, I would recommend watching Review Bra and see what he has to say about it. That makes sense if that is bacon grease. It's a very southern thing.
Yeah. My family used to keep that.
Hey, there's the original rooster.
OG rooster. What's
The
going on?
OG rooster.
Schuster the rooster. Okay, she keeps running her fingers through her hair. Keep your hands out of your hair.
Your hands out of your hair.
Does anyone else have a stove that they place a hot plate on?
Shady B. No, they don't even have a stove.
No, they don't have a stove at all. Oh, she about to hit it with the spices.
Carol, did I miss the or USMC Rooster? Did we miss? What is the beef about? Where did this start from? It's a hangout. We need to know. We only have like 12 minutes left. So
yeah. Can we squash it before that 12 minutes is over?
Well, I highly doubt that. I'm nosy and want to know. I don't know what up.
Look how she's holding the pan.
How
Reverse
about you,
cowgirl?
How about that is that's true. That is really weird. And anybody who uses metal utensils in a metal pan make me nuts. Even if it is just like stainless steel, it makes me crazy.
She had the lid on it too. Was she steaming the ham? Are we having steamed hams? It's hamburger meat, fried up.
Oh, she should. I watched a video that was titled "The Worst Cook on YouTube," and of course, it was all about Mikey's brother. And he cooked a raw chicken and ate a bunch of it, and said, "Oh, it's amazing!" and goes on and on. It was a pretty good video. I enjoyed that.
Oh, thank you so much, Mikey.
You know what we call that? Doing the Lord's work.
That is the Lord's work. A lot of I've got up with some of these channels, like, because I know there's a lot of stuff. Was that the guy from Goonies in the background? But
he's a disgusting pervert. Several women have come to me to do something. Unfortunately, I can't. You talking about Mikey, right?
It was me. What did I do now?
Jules, every once in a while, we'll forget that we have one of those chubs of meat in the fridge, so I freeze it. And have you ever tried to cook one of those after they're frozen?
No.
It's bad. Like,
you gotta peel it?
Yeah. No, you gotta keep, that's what you gotta do.
Whittling away at the chub. Whittling away.
Do. You let it, you roll it around a little bit, and as it turns, then you can you keep shaving it, basically. It's like you're whittling away.
Well, from here on out, USMC Rooster, we're changing your name to 7. Thank you. Here all night. Literally. God, she's really putting a beating on that meat.
Oh my God.
Where's Sloppy Joe thing?
Sloppy Joe.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, but it's also a bummer to throw it away now that it costs $7 a pound.
Mm. Creed has 100% fat-free meat. That's why his costs $7 a pound.
Have you seen the price of ground beef at Food Line lately?
Here's the question. Does she use Sloppy Joe, like generic Sloppy Joe mix, or Manwich?
Oh, she's lazy. I wouldn't doubt if she put in ketchup in something. Make her
sweet
own.
Baby. Look at the way she gripping that pan.
It's very weird. Oh,
no, but she figured it out. She figured out what was wrong. She said, "This doesn't feel right."
By the way, the bold Manwich, I think it's called Bold. Very good.
I've never had the bold.
Oh, you should get it.
Is it spicy?
Best way to describe it is, when you bite into a good buffalo wing, and you get that hint of the vinegar. Basically, kind of gets you like, oh wow, yeah, there's something there.
Oh, I like that.
That's basically what it is. Mikey, you can almost reach up and touch her boobs right now. Not too late.
Too late.
Yeah, I don't think Mikey's been out to buy meat in a while.
I shop at the commissary.
Oh, that's right.
I'm paying like $4 a pound for 93.7, baby.
I've had lots of accidents of almost stepping on nails and or having them fall on me. Damn, some pallets are just like dead weight, super.
Yeah, some of them are like really heavy, and some are like made out of nothing. It seems like.
Yeah, loud up. So I actually like the turkey. We use it in a couple of different recipes. I think it's pretty good if it's seasoned a lot. Otherwise, this is completely in my head. But when you drive by these places where they raise turkeys and chickens and stuff, you can taste it. Like it's that bad, right? You know what I mean, Mikey?
Oh, yeah.
When you're
a good turkey house on a hot summer's day downwind towards the road.
But, and I know it's all in my head, but with that ground turkey, for some reason, I almost taste that. But if it's seasoned real good, then it's.
Uh-oh, shout out.
Mikey lost his leg at Knob. You didn't know that?
I was there at the Fall of Saigon.
Still laughing. One of the funniest things that happened at the wedding is Isabella, who is Mikey's daughter, her husband, who's in the military. It just a nice, quiet morning. I mean, super quiet. We're basically on farmland, and you hear those jets? Is there a base around here? No, he said, "Is there a base around here?" And I go, "Not that I know of. Why?" And he goes, "You don't hear those jets?" No. I mean, quiet as can be. I kind of look around. Everybody else is sitting there, and everybody's like,
Someone over that day that were so loud. I was like, "Oh my god! If these come over during the wedding, this is gonna be horrible." But it was only in the morning that they did it.
I didn't hear them at all, and maybe 2-3 minutes later, it was, I mean, loud as can be, and I'm like, Jesus, how did you hear that coming? But anyway, yeah, next morning I heard a bunch of them too. They were very, very loud.
He did all his stuff. He something to do with C-130s.
They had a C-130 test over here in Rock Hill where I live. Tiny, I mean the tiniest airport. We used to go over in Myrtle Beach and watch the C-130s do the touch and goes. It's a lot of fun to watch. I couldn't imagine this one over here, and they were using it as a emergency training, having to land in a very small runway. But my God, that made me laugh so much because I didn't hear them at all. And I mean, it was a good 2 to 3 minutes out before you could even hear him.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I can't complain.
You know, Dr. Skip, I would pay $10 a pound from, from a rancher in a heartbeat. I mean, I would imagine that a lot of things go into. You ever see? Those turkeys that you buy from like Sam's Club and Costco, any of the rotisserie chickens, how much water they pump into them to get the weight up properly. Kind of crazy.
Did she dump it out of the pan? What happened? I feel like we've missed the step.
I've missed everything. I haven't even seen her put any ingredients in.
All I've seen is beat the meat.
Oh,
well,
wow.
Thank you for your service. That's your pointer finger, right?
Shut up! Shut up!
Little Linda, you feel free to speak. I say ye's name, so you now may speak.
Jim, I missed your comment. I saw that you had an accident, but I missed the comment. But I hope you're all right.
Oh no. She was draining it. Yeah, she did.
Oh, she was, Jules.
Good call.
Damn.
Good call. Also, thank you, Jules. I saw Jules defending us in the YouTube comments about someone said, "Wow, this would be great if they would just shut up."
People are so stupid. Listen, if you don't like it, it's not a big deal. Move on. The amount of things that I see on YouTube that I can't stand. My God, take the time to even comment. It's just stupid.
I would spend all day just commenting.
Oh my God, yes. It's so rare to find anything that I go back to. You know what I mean?
It really is. Oh, Manwich for the win.
Is it bold though? Is she smart enough to get the?
Nope, it is not bold. It's just regular Manwich.
Are you sure that's regular Manwich?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's the bigger can too. So, oh my gosh! Oh, she ran some water in it.
Yeah.
She ran some old trick there. Ran a little water in it. That's like 2 pounds of meat too. That's a lot of meat.
Anybody put little pieces of peppers and onions into your sloppy joes?
No, they already come in there.
I mean, that's like saying, no, I get all my vegetables, my daily vegetables from my cup of soup.
My vegetable beef soup. A full day's worth of vegetables in each can.
Colin Collins, ladies and gentlemen. News with Colin Collins.
Beep, 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 beep.
No.
I wish she'd be a little bit better with her camera angles because I'd like to see, what's really happening there. Is there any other uses for Manwich that I don't know of? Ooh, side boob.
What about a Manwich meatloaf?
Oh
yeah.
I like a lot of all these stuff. Manwich can be the original. Well, that's what I was just going to ask Mikey. Is I kind of thought that was the they have a sweeter, even a more sweet version of. I don't remember exactly what it's called because I would never buy it in a million years. Because I'm with you. I think that
Did you smell something just then?
Did I? No.
Smell like armpit.
Hi, Jim Fred.
Ooh, looking good.
She said, "Hey, Fred. Fred, are you talking to her right now?
Fred, is this your girlfriend?"
Fred's all up in them DMs, son.
Let's see what kind of. Yeah, that is original because it says original right under Manwich. You're right.
Mm-hmm. Ladling it up.
How about like the McCormick sauce packets?
Is that someone else's arm? She's holding the pan and somebody else's arm. Does it look that way?
It does kind of look that way.
I think it is. I think it was, man. That was hilarious looking. Those were massive sloppy joes, by the way. That's a lot of meat.
I'm trying to see what that other kind of Manwich is. They might have already taken it off I can't find it anywhere. Does she dump any of the Sweet Baby Ray's in there? Because remember, I think, is from the South, right?
Culinary school.
So it's not.
Why'd she stick that spoon in there? They just used the spatula to serve it up. She'll eat out of the pan.
I'm almost certain they took. I'm almost certain they took that off. All I'm seeing is bold and original. And that is it. So, $12 a can on Amazon for the.
She's counting calories. Shit away it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was somebody else's arm because that arm is covered in tattoos. So it was somebody else's arm.
Do you basically just do? Is a spice? Do you put in the spice mix like a spice mix packet and then just add ketchup, basically, right? Isn't that
probably a can of tomato sauce or something? I see that all the time in like the McCormick's, powdered sloppy joe mix.
I've never tried it.
I haven't either. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, the crackers or Doritos. You can use Doritos too. That's some good meatloaf.
Uh-oh, we're moving.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there's that presentation.
got the money shot even.
Oh my goodness, that's
Goulash.
beautiful.
Colin Collins. I'm all about the goulash. Sounds good. Any relation to Tommy, by the way?
Tommy Collins in the morning.
What's your phone?
He can't even talk. He's got so much manwich in his mouth.
Does she have a lover, or is this like a family member?
That's her husband, I think.
Oh, so he is out of the clink.
He is free, sprung.
It does.
Good for
It is
him.
good.
I mean,
He probably
a
wants to
woman-
go back to jail so he doesn't have to eat her cooking anymore.
a woman like her don't stay in the market. Not long.
Shoots the Rooster, good to see you, buddy. You take care. Hope,
We'll see you then, bud. We'll see you then.
Aye. Did she? I didn't even see that. Did she just take a giant chomp out of it? I bet you she's 3 bites. It's gone.
I don't know, but I'm dying to see if she takes a bite. That's the only reason I'm still here. How does she handle the sloppy Joe? We've seen her eat the hamburger helper.
Oh, and we don't even think that was. Oh, does that smell? I'm far enough away. I don't think it's. The hamburger helper that we don't even think was warmed up. I'm pretty sure
No.
those are leftovers and.
Oh, yep. They're playing WWE.
More shots of the house. I love that.
Really getting to know this
I'll talk
place.
to you later, Jennifer. Love you.
Bye, Jennifer.
Bye, Jennifer.
Oh,
Bye.
we didn't get to see it. That's a shame. Damn.
That is sad.
I've been watching the skate park. The other day, it looked like it was completely abandoned, but somebody came through and either blew it out or did a lot of sweeping. The camera's kind of jittery though. Like right when somebody goes to get that damn scooter out of that skate park, boy.
Sick grind,
ass
my
beat.
man. Sick grind. Don't forget.
Sloppy Joe like a burger after 4. I attempt to push it down in real good. It's still gonna be. I mean, it's just as messy as can be. There's no way around it.
It's sloppy. Hence the name. Don't forget at 4:05 today, just a little less than an hour from now. Join us for We Gotta Chase. Harley Davidson chase today.
Really?
We also have probably one of the best pullovers of someone that we've had in a while. I mean, that's speaking very highly because yesterday some of those pullovers on the young ladies were A+, but you're gonna love this one today. I'm telling you, the characters involved in this one will live on forever.
Nice. Look forward to it at 4:05, and then of course, big day today.
Pretty exciting stuff, Cream. Confirmed again. He even thanked me. He said, "Thanks for the reminder."
Yes. Hopefully, there's no celebrity accidents or any big
No big chases here that will
chases.
slow him down.
Hopefully, he doesn't lose his charger.
Hopefully. Maybe he's called the wife and said, "Hey, put the iPad, stop playing Farmville and put the iPad on charge, like right now."
But sloppy joes are so easy to make. Even she can make them properly and not look disgusting. Rochelle, just in time.
Just in time to say goodbye.
Oh, little Linda, there's a Roseanne reference there with the loose meat sandwiches.
Loose meat sandwich, dude.
All right, guys, we'll see you soon for We Gotta Chase. I just can't help but continually watch this music video that Mikey's got running in the green room with what's his name of the big clock. I said clock, CLOCK, that tells time. Not a
That's Bring the Noise with Anthrax and Public Enemy.
Mikey's going to be rocking out with his clock out
Later.
Getting ready for the chase, getting ready for stew.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Good time. So make sure you're here, set your alarms, whatever you need to do. Just be here. Have your questions ready and well thought out.
That's right. Like, do you like broccoli?
Only super chats will be put up.
That's right. Yeah.
We didn't do it last time, but you know what? This time, questions with super chat, super stickers.
That's a joke. That
Move
is
to
a
the
joke.
front.
Do not listen to him. That is a joke.
$5 and above.
$10 and up. You're only going to see because I just get that.
We're only putting orange ones
That's a
up
joke.
today. Orange comments
That's a
only.
color-coded question, Nance. If it comes in yellow or orange, you get priority.
There could be some big channels coming by today. We'll see.
That'd be great.
We'll see. So
Good deal.
Gonna be a good time. Good time. Until next time, which isn't very long from now.
Thanks
Please
for
remember,
hanging out with us today.
I'm old as dirt.
I like turtles.